the lights under the water like that? Oh, is that from the dock? Ew! Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Christen Wicklund, and here are some of the scariest viral TikToks that I could find for you on the internet. It's been a minute. I'm working my butt off. I have a new job and it's crazy. It's freaking crazy. Can't really say too much about what it is. Anyways. So, TikTok, what you got for me? Yeah. I'd be freaking out too. Come on with the bugs, with the flies. He has an encounter, he gets out of bed and does something, goes back into bed. Has an encounter. Gets out of bed. Yo, it's gonna be back when he flips back around though. You watch. Oh, did it myself. Dude, you're so nice with us. With the jump scares, don't do it to us. Oh. That was Banger Lookray or Spencer Lackey. Unreal. Go check his channel out on TikTok. He has become low-key. You might want to look at that. That's a face only a mother could love. Ooh, it'll give me nightmares from like forever, we'll say. Okay, moving on.
On May 30th of 2020, TikTok user Lissy posted this creepy video after her and her friend were using Randonautica, and it took them to a bunch of abandoned buildings. And that's when they heard something that they can't explain. And according to her, the coordinates that Randonautica gave her were not near a church and there were no people around. But definitely go check out her page and let me know, what do you think?
I feel like this is a ritual. This is real. This is real. This is not a game. This is when we get started. This is not real. Dude, this is not real.
On May 30th of 2020.
I went to her page. I couldn't find this video. It's
Using
somewhere
Randonautica.
buried deep in the delves of her.
Let me know, what do you think?
What is this?
I don't know what it is. I have no idea. It literally, to me, it sounds like, first it sounds like there used to be like this decoration back in the 80s and 90s of this ghost, and it was like, it made the exact same noise that you can hear in this video. And then it also sounds like they might just be like maybe making background noise for, who knows, because so many people make music videos, video games, just music or like sounds for videos for TikTok. Like, who knows, like acoustics might have been really good in that gym, and that's probably why they were in there making those weird sounds. But that is a little bit low-key scary to have Randonautica just bring you to this building and this crap happens. The one time I ever used Randonautica, I also had a weird thing happened. It's so vague back in the day when I didn't really know what I was doing for editing and all that, but I did do a video of my Randonautica experience, and I did see something. It did lead me to a really weird occurrence, something that, basically it brought me to a spot out in the middle of nowhere. And I've been actually out to this spot many times because I like to wander and roam. And I don't know if you know what I mean, but I just like to travel and look at my surroundings and things. So I'm always out driving, and I've been past this spot many times. And that day, it was the weirdest thing because there was a van broken down on the side of the road. I've never seen a van out there. And then a bunch of a big mariachi band, one after another. All these guys came piling out of this van. They broke down on the side of the road. They were on their way to a wedding, but it was just so random. I'm just like, and they all had their sombreros on. They had the guitars. They had the whole garb. They came out of the truck ready to play mariachi music, but they were in the middle of a levee on a river. Do you know what I mean? It was just so random, but that's why they call it Randonautica. But let me know what your weird experiences are with Randonautica, because I know it's just a random coordinates thing, and who knows what could happen. But sometimes weird things do happen. Sometimes. Okay, moving on.
Y'all better stop paying attention to y'all food. So y'all, why is my eggs is plastic?
Somebody tell me what's going on at Coke. This is the third 6-pack that I've gotten that does this. They're not carbonated, and they're flat. Like, if I wanted Pepsi, I would have bought Pepsi. What is happening?
One sandwich in, and I'm trying to figure out what the is even in the inside of these.
It's just chicken paste.
Rubber.
It won't break. It won't break.
It took that much to get it to break. Not a single.
The vinegar did. It opened up the fake chicken. This is
Okay. Here's my qualm with some of these food videos, because my qualm with a lot of these videos is some of them are the people are trying to cook with old food. You can tell because that wasn't a fresh onion. This chicken right here, I have seen this before, and this usually happens when a chicken is when you marinate it too much. When you because you can over marinate meats. Did y'all know that? You can over marinate meats, especially chicken. Chicken, I think the max marinade time is supposed to be 20 minutes. If maybe that's just the max cook time. Maybe the max marinade time is 15 to 20, or both with vinegar, I'm saying, because vinegar will eat away. Chicken is flesh. Of course it would eat away. So that one, I'm going to say they over marinated. Plus you can see the coloring, and I'm not really sure. It's hard to say. They're not doing it with the other piece of chicken. It doesn't look the same as that piece of chicken. I'm not saying anything though about the fake food because it is entering into the United States. The one thing you have to watch out for is chili powder, because they're bringing it in from China. They have exported lots of it from China, and they are finding out that it is toxic. It's full of most of it isn't chili powder. Most of it's not chili. You know what I mean? Most of it's like type stuff. So pay attention to where you're getting your chili powder from.
This is that science lab made meat. It's like stringy.
I could be wrong, but I was under the impression that ice cream would melt
Not all.
after sitting out all night. Now it looks like some saint that had really bad diarrhea from Taco Bell, or maybe White.
Oh yeah, that last one with the ice cream. So back in 1997 or 8, I used to always get the ice cream sandwich bars, and you all know what I'm talking about. Those chocolate wafer and vanilla ice cream sandwich bars. those things were my OG, GG, triple OG. Those were my favorite thing to like after school type of a snack, like especially or like in the summertime. And there'd be a lot of times where I couldn't eat like the whole thing, or I didn't want to eat the whole thing, or I don't know what my deal was, because nowadays, you know what I mean? But when I was a kid, there would be some reason, some days where I don't know, I wouldn't eat the whole thing. And I would put it in the sink to let it melt, and then I would just throw the cookie away. I don't know why. I don't know why I did it that way. Or I would just take the cookies, throw those away, put the ice cream in the sink to melt. Well, this day, the ice cream did not melt. It stayed in the sink for a whole day, and the ice cream never melted. It stayed the same brick shape, everything. I had to rinse it down with water, and do you know what I mean? So this is something that since 1998 or 7, this is something that's been going on with ice cream. First video here, that's normal. That is freaking normal for eggs. This one is not a very good fake food one, because I can show you some real fake food ones that will make your skin crawl. And it's not necessarily here in America. It is in China. Now, the reason why you have to worry about that is because we export so much stuff from China. A lot of it's food, and we don't really understand that. We're like, oh, it's all coming from America. No, it's not. Cisco, that's a corporation. That's a China-owned corporation. So, listen, we need to pay attention. Not everything in here was real. People are just jumping on the fake food band. Like this person.
Look at this.
You mean he's not holding a magnet?
Put a magnet.
Oh, he's just holding a...
That I got from here.
What's that in his hand? You can see in his hand. He's holding a magnet. Listen. We're gonna finish this video, but this one right here has got me like low key. There's no freaking way. No, that's again over marinating in vinegar.
It literally won't go in.
It's because it's not ripe. That is not a ripe avocado. Look how bright green it is on the outside.
Let's try
okay. So, oh God. Look at how nasty the underside of her nails are. Look how freaking nasty. And you're going to sit there and talk about chicken breasts that don't have metal in there. You're going to make this company look bad. I actually experienced that one with the cheese and the bolt. That was a bolt in the cheese. That one I don't know about. But I had bought some ground beef the other day, and I'm like mixing in the pan and blah, and I can see this reflective thing bouncing around, and I pick it out, and here it is, something metal got cut off during the grinding process. It's like a metal comb tooth. You know what I mean? Like something that was holding on to the meat, maybe. That got shredded up and a tooth fell off in the process of the grinding process. And this is one of the nubs from it. I don't know, but I have experienced that firsthand. And right now, with how expensive food is, it's not like you can just go out and get new food. You can, but you gotta wait a week or two before you get your next paycheck. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not like it's, oh, I'll just throw this away and get some new food. This food thing really makes me upset, though. Okay, this one's a little creepy. So, one of the stranded NASA astronauts aboard the International Space Station, because he had to get over to the space station, because the pod that he was in, he was only supposed to be up there for like 10 days, if that. And after 2 months of being up there, you're eventually going to run out of oxygen. So he had to go over to the space station. But he had reported a strange noise coming from the Boeing Starliner Starcraft, which Wilmer contacted Johnson Space Center in Houston on Saturday. To share his concerns just day before the faulty aircraft is set to undock from the ISS unmanned and attempt to return to Earth on autopilot. Wilmer and fellow astronaut Suni Williams have been marooned on ISS since June 6th. I was supposed to watch them launch, and that got canceled, and then they went up the next day. When they arrived on Boeing's aircraft for what was supposed to be a week-long stay, they're only supposed to be up there for 8 days. The pair are not due to return back to Earth until 2025, when one of Elon Musk's SpaceX ships is scheduled to ferry them home. So that really...
Houston's with you, Butch. Go ahead.
There's a strange noise coming through the speaker, and I didn't know if you could connect into the Starliner and let me keep mic and let you hear it. I don't know what's making it.
We can configure that, Butch. Give us a minute, and I'll call you back when it's ready.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna keep the mic up next to the speaker.
Copy. Yep, good recording. Thanks, Butch. We will pass it on to the team and let you know what we find. Houston's with you, Butch.
the heck?
Copy. Yep, good recording. Thanks, Butch. We will pass it on to the team and let you know.
I do not want to hear that when you're out floating in the middle of space. You know what I mean? Like, did he pick up the mothership? What the actual hell did he freaking pick up?
And we're going to get some ID rings put on them. I don't wear gloves, so I don't damage their growing feathers. But I'm going to have to be careful. Kestrel chicks can be feisty.
I wear gloves so I don't damage their feathers. He's not wearing gloves at
all. Fierce little characters.
Sorry, that wasn't scary at all. It was freaking hilarious.
I think it's time we talk about when an amusement park in California actually used a real human body as one of their props. This is the story of Elmer McCurdy, and if you haven't heard it already, strap in, because this one is nuts. In 1976, there was a show called The $6 Million Man. Crew members decided to film an episode at Pike Amusement Park in Long Beach, California. They decided to film in a ride called Laugh in the Dark, and this was a dark ride, funhouse, spooky type ride. One of the cameramen actually bumped into one of the mannequins, causing its arm to fall off. He went to pick it up and look inside, and said that it looked like beef jerky. Obviously, it didn't take long for them to realize that that was not a mannequin. They called the police, and it was soon confirmed that that was the body of Elmer McCurdy, an outlaw from Oklahoma. Elmer passed away 65 years prior. As I said, he was an outlaw, so he passed away from a fight between him and the police. When he passed away, he was taken to a local funeral home, and nobody came to claim his body. The funeral director saw this as a money-making opportunity, embalmed him with arsenic, and put him up so visitors could pay to come see him. It cost a nickel, which you actually had to put directly in Elmer's mouth. About 5 years later, a man came by and said that he was Elmer's brother and he wanted to take him home to lay him to rest. The funeral director agreed, and Elmer's body went with this man. But it turns out, that was not Elmer's brother. That man was a random guy who worked at the local carnival. This man ended up taking Elmer to the carnival to use him as an attraction. They called him the 1,000-year-old man, and they actually required their customers to put their ticket stubs in his mouth before entering. He spent a long time at this carnival, but he ended up getting passed from carnival to carnival over the years until his story was completely lost. He somehow ended up as a mannequin inside of this dark ride called Laugh in the Dark until they bumped into him and his arm fell off. After police found him, they ended up being able to send him back to Oklahoma where he passed away and finally had him laid to rest. They had the year that he passed away listed as 1911 on his gravestone. But then it goes on to say that the date he was buried was 1977. And this is a true story. The first time I heard this, I did not think it was real. Yeah, and I ran to Google to fact check it because it is so unbelievable. But that's a true story. That is the true story of an American outlaw named Elmer McCurdy.
Oh yeah.
And if you're still watching,
when I knew nothing about the Elmer McCurdy story until I moved to California, and you go to enough attractions and stuff like that, haunted stuff and museums, you'll hear at least one time about the Elmer McCurdy story. It's so disturbing. In fact, I think they talk about it in Ripley's Believe It or Not, in the San Francisco one, if I am correct. And I don't remember it being a nickel in the mouth, but it was like money. They had to put like either the ticket stub in the mouth or something in the mouth. But oh my God, humans are disturbing. Okay, what's this one?
Neredesin küçük kız? Seni bulamıyorum, neredesin? Neredesin küçük kız? Seni bulamıyorum, neredesin?
That poor dog, first of all.
Neredesin?
How do your eyes look like that, though? Like how?
Küçük kız, seni bulamıyorum, neredesin? Neredesin?
How? Hold on. Nope, I'm fine. Oh my God. How? Oh my goodness, that one is... is there an explanation? Is there anything at all? This is just, we just got the beginning symptoms of a demonic possession. I guess. I'm scared. Legitly, I don't want to watch that more. I don't want to watch that no more. You know what I mean?
This is why you should always recognize a dog's body language. Some of you may already be able to tell what this dog's about to do.
Her.
But this dog lover was certainly not able to read the signs.
Bite her.
As you can see, the dog's getting real stiff and pulling away while she's trying to give it kisses. But the biggest tell is what some people call whale eyes. And that's when a dog's eyes will get real big and they'll try not to look directly in your eyes, while also wanting to keep an eye on you. But when anxiety gets too high, it'll strike. Luckily, she was okay, but here's the full clip. Slight trigger warning.
Oh God, I love my dog. No, it's got...
Ah! Oh my goodness. What? He just bit me.
Oh my God.
He just bit me.
Come here.
Yes.
She's lucky. That was a warning bite, I feel, because, well, right, oh, that's not the kind of dog that you do smoochies with. You can just tell. Someone said he didn't bite, he warned her, probably because normal communication like growls and barks were trained out of him. Someone else said the whale eye and extremely tight lips. He hated every second of that. Can you hear that? I'm not accountable for my actions in her voice. A little bit. I mean, she was right up in his face. She was right up in his face. Anyways, that one was scary. Okay, what's this? Fell from the sky.
This creepy video is going viral right now, and it comes from San Juan in the Dominican Republic. And in it, you can see an old lady with long, muddy hands. But in the full clip, they question her on whether she's a witch and why she fell from the sky. However, she doesn't seem to answer and talks under her breath. But this next clip is relatively new, as it comes out of Romania, and you can see what many believe is a witch caught on security camera.
That's not a new clip.
Now the Reddit user that posted
that clip that they were showing, that whatever, that I saw that clip years and years and years ago.
This video alleges that this driveway was enclosed and that there was no way in or out without scaling an incredibly high wall. But let me know what you think.
Wow. That's crazy. There's a lot of places that still believe in these kinds of witches. August 18th, riders were stuck dangling over Six Flags Mexico after a Sky Screamer ride stalled during a storm, pelting them with heavy rain and wind. So this just happened. Oh, those poor people. Oh. Why is that ride down there still going?
Keep moving.
They have different rules in Mexico. Clearly. How long did they stay up there for? I can't look how high up they are. Do you know what I mean? When you're, oh, the world's tallest frickin' skyliner, the world's tallest, you know, whatever you call these, Sky Screamer is called. How long it takes for them to get you down. This is why I don't go on certain roller coasters and rides. Just saying.
Hi, sweetie pie.
Can I? Okay, I was gonna pet you, but never mind. I've seen an owl outside my window every night this week. Why you guys scare me like that with the loud music? Bro, you gotta go. Bro, you gotta go. That's low-key terrifying because I literally did have an owl haunt me for like a whole summer, and it would just sit outside my house every night and look into my big window I had. Now, I used to have that issue. My dog is driving me nuts. This is what I mean when I say I'm terrified of dolls. Some people are really good animators, though, you know what I mean? And really good at editing, so it's hard to, you know.
This one actually kind of looks
what's
like
real, what isn't.
The freak? Its eyes moved. I'm serious, dude. The little figurine's eyes moved. Why are you always messing with me? What the?
I'm not looking
Oh, poor Elmo puts her back on.
This needs to stop.
Oh, yeah.
I need help, please.
Stop buying possessed dolls off of eBay. Yeah, okay.
Whoa, what the bro?
Oh. See, they've got horror haunted stuff in there, and I guarantee you this thing is, first of all, its head spins, all of that. This is programmed to do that. That's not my qualm. Which one was it?
This one actually.
Oh, this, okay, there we go. Let's watch its eyes.
It looks like you. I don't see it. The freak? Its eyes moved. I'm serious, dude. The little figurine's eyes moved. Why are you always messing with me?
I don't know about that one. I mean, obviously, who knows what any of these, but like, honest to God, why are you messing with me, man? That's hilarious. What is that old man face? So it's an iPhone that fell in the water and sank to the bottom. You can see a strip of lights right there. Wait, hold on. How is there a strip of lights under the water like that? Oh, is that from the dock? Ew! I said that really loud. Look it! Look! But like, did this man just fall in the lake? Like, did it just happen? Because he hasn't been, if that is actually a real body in the water. It's, that's disturbing. How How did she post it? The phone fell in the water. It's all phones are like waterproof now, especially if they just fall in like a few feet of water. Everyone didn't see the cut and the hand. Okay, hold on. Oh, wait. Right there is her hand. So she dropped it in the water. I don't know what to make of that one, honestly. Let's finish it off with a more good one. That's it. Yep, like I said, we're done. That was it. That was the last one. Oh my goodness. Also, I did start up a new TikTok account for this channel. I'll post videos to it, but it's one of those things where below. I'm sorry again, I've been kind of like gone for a little bit. I still have a normal 9-to-5 kind of a job and a new one, so I've been doing a lot of training and a lot less filming, which is what I really want to be doing. I want to be here filming with you. If I can get my subscriber count up a little bit higher, I will quit my job. That's basically where it's been at. I will quit my job and full-time be YouTube, so I have videos up every day for you. Until that day, that's just... So if you could please subscribe, like, and share, and leave a comment down below. What was your favorite video that you saw tonight? And I will see you all later. Bye. Plus, check out the TikTok. All the info is in the description box, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Could you love her?